All right, this is a quick review of 6 Teton bags. I will talk a little about a 7th one and do a more in-depth review of that later. That is a Teton Sports 2800 cubic inch bag. It did not arrive with the others, but supposed to be here next week. So we'll talk about that one later, but I'll point that out when we get to that location in the lineup. Meanwhile, let's get started on these bags. So this is a Teton Sports 1100 day pack. It does come with this hydration bladder, and this is a 2-liter bag, and I can't say enough good things about this pack. This is a great day pack. It's the end of August of 2017 as I'm doing this video, and this bag is today $34 on Amazon. So the price has fluctuated about $5 one direction or another on most of these bags, but so for a $35 bag, basically this is well made. This is very well made. It's packed with a lot of features. If you're doing a day pack and you just want to bring a first aid kit, some snacks, your water, your phone, a camera, you name it, you cannot go wrong with this bag. This has just enough padding for it to keep your back from turning into a pool of sweat. It's channeled very well in the back for airflow. It's got some pretty decent padding on the shoulder straps, but ultimately this is such a good bag. It does come with an integrated rain cover, so you just peel this off and throw it over if it's raining. Some really nice, again, this bag's great. I do a more in-depth review, but for $35, you have your water, you have your bag, you have a rain cover, you have everything you need for a day pack built in, and throw some Band-Aids and some snacks in, and you're pretty good to go for a day hike. So this is a fantastic bag. The rest of these bags are hydration ready. They will take up to a 3-liter hydration bag, but they do not come with it. So I purchased a few of these. This Sports Trail it's pretty solid. It's a pretty cheap bag, so it's going to be a nice hydration bag for under $20. I do like the fact that this has this reinforced, real nice reinforced plastic around the lid here, because when you torque these things, you can tear them. So I like this. I will say that the actual lid leaves a lot to be desired. You have to put this one on pretty snug and stout, and make sure that these arrows line up all the way. But I've never had any problems with this leaking. The valves here at the base are actually really nice. The valves here are actually, again, everything about this is pretty solid. So this is a nice hydration bag. So anyway, this is a 3-liter Sports Trail. This does fit all of the Teton bags, so it's a very nice water bladder. So that in mind, let's talk about this one. This is a Teton Sports Summit 1500. It's 1500 cubic inches. This comes with a lot of features as well. It does have an integrated rain cover. The only thing about this bag is and it's got a lot of compression straps. You can tighten this down. I will say that these straps on the side sometimes get in the way of your zippers, but that's not a deal breaker. This is a good bag, and it's just a good bag. So anyway, I like this. That's a very picky. It's a very picky thing, but ultimately I would rather have the straps there because they cinch this bag down and make it really tight. It sits up against you real well. There's a little bit more padding in these shoulder straps. I love how much you can put in this bag, and we'll talk about packing these bags later, but this is a good bag. In fact, this was my day pack, my primary day pack, until I got the Rock 1800 series, and this is my day pack. This is a very nice bag. This is just a great bag. 1800 cubic inches. I love the design of this. This has pockets on the side here. It also has space in the middle for water. Another pocket here on the side, a big pocket here. Space in between for a poncho and my butt pad here. Inside you got a lot of space, and this is just a really good bag. This bag also has, it's one of the first Teton bags that I've used that actually has a pocket. This one has one on the shoulder strap, so this is actually really nice, a really good bag. You can see the deep channeling that they have between their padding, so this is a good bag. And I do a more in-depth review of this bag, but that's an excellent bag. The Teton Sports 2700 comes with a tarp, integrated rain fly tarp, you name it. That's a pretty, it's a good feature, I suppose. But I tend to have my own poncho, but it comes with one that acts as a little bit of everything: a poncho, or a rain fly, a tarp, I mean, you name it. But the real thing, I think the real news about this bag, again, this is the most expensive bag that's being reviewed here. It's again $110, and the rest of these bags are $60 or less. So at $50 more for this bag, it's worth it. Well worth it. A lot of these barrel loops, a lot of connection points, a deep. This goes all the way from the bottom to the top. A large top loading bag here. The main compartment here behind it. This is a great bag, lots of pockets on the sides here. And so this is a really good bag the way it's designed. I really have no complaints about this bag. You can get a lot of gear in that bag. Moving on to the Scout 3400. This is my primary overnight bag. It's got a very large lower compartment. I actually keep my tent in here. If you do a lot of ultralight backpacking, this is a fantastic little piece, little piece of outdoor gear, because it just has so many locations to put things. Side pouches, top pouches, big middle pouch, nice mesh pouch with a Velcro closure. Again, some nice little barrel connectors for your loop points. It's just a really good bag. And then your Teton Sports Explorer 4000, which is very similar to the Scout in the design, with the exception of your side pockets. The Scout has two pockets on either side. The Explorer, aside from having 600 cubic inches more, has two big pockets on the side, one huge pocket on the right side. But other than that, these bags are primarily very, they're just really similar. Again, this one has a bungee compression on the top. These has two compression straps on the top, but these are great bags. Again, I'll be reviewing a Summit 2800, which is just 100 cubic inches more than this bag in this design. So again, we got some classic designs here. You know, a lot of your classic backpack designs, and then as you move in more toward your Osprey style, you get some bags that have a little bit different contour. They fit your back a little bit differently, and I like it a lot. So these are some great bags. I'll do some more videos on these individual bags for a more in-depth review, and then I'll do some on loading the bags, and I'll take some typical household items. I'll show you how I pack my bags, and I'll also show you about how much of typical household items you can get in, so you can get a general feel for the size and capacity of these bags. The reason I use household items is because gear is subject to change. Not everyone has the same pads or mats or backpacks or tents, or field kits. So anyway, I will go ahead and do some of those, and check that out, and like or subscribe if you get a chance.